Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Julian Rodriguez, Juice Manji, Big Lechuga, Big Husband Main. You're not watching the Pulse. Alright, let's start off with sports. Sports. Today is Wednesday. The Kings and the Rangers are currently playing in the first game one of the Stanley Cup final. Not really a big hockey guy. I just want the Kings to win, being an LA guy, so that's all I got to say about that. Colin Kaepernick got the biggest cash guarantee in NFL history today. $61 million guaranteed on a 6-year, 120. I think it was 126. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. $126 million contract. That's just the nature of the game. I think he's worth that money only because just that's how it is. Anytime the next good young player signs that big money contract, it's going to top the last one. It doesn't matter if the guy is better than the previous guy. That's just kind of how it goes. Look at how Richard Sherman, who is pretty much widely regarded as the best corner in football, signed his deal, and then Joe Hayden signed his deal shortly after, and it was for more money. That's just kind of how it goes. They use past contracts to set the market for the next contract. So do I think, when people say, oh, that's ridiculous, how could he get more than Manning or Brady? Well, it's because he got paid after. That's all that is. It's not a statement that he's better than them. That's just the nature of the business in the NFL when you don't have a max contract system the way they do in NBA. The NBA. Final start tomorrow. I'm gonna go with Heat in 6. That's what I think is gonna happen. It's what I want to happen. I'm kind of sick of I like the Spurs. I'm just sick of the bullshit narratives that always go with the Spurs. Like, this billboard that they had up in San Antonio, bought versus built, which is a bunch of bullshit. It almost implies, it's like, what, the Spurs players don't get paid in cash? I get the idea, but Pat Riley had to do a lot of destroying and rebuilding to build this Heat team. Let's not forget, the Heat had, going into the summer of 2010, had 2 players under contract, and he just knocked that old bitch down and built it back up. So don't give me that old shit about, that's some old bum ass inferiority complex ass shit. If San Antonio was a destination city the way Miami, LA, New York was, when it comes to free agents, fucking Spurs would be signing them. So don't act like the Spurs are above that shit. I'm tired of this bullshit narrative that the Spurs, yes, they're as good a franchise as we have in the league, but don't act like they're above everybody else on some bullshit. They have the best coach, and they've had the most stable and team-oriented superstar in decades. So props to them. Pop is the best. Him or Phil, pick one. And then Duncan is. You couldn't ask for a better Hall of Fame type player to build around, as far as a guy who's going to put the team first and isn't going to cause any problems. But miss me with that whole. They're the franchise of this era. Fuck all that bullshit that Bill Simmons and all these people will tell you that Tim Duncan is the best star of his generation. When really, the last few years he's only been playing about. He's been a 27-ish, 25, 27 minute per game guy. Okay, A, and B. He was kind of washed for a short spell until he dropped that weight, and Pop really started managing his minutes. Because when the Lakers won those 2 championships, if you asked just about anyone, they would have told you that Pau Gasol was better. Now, how can you be the greatest player in your generation when Pau Gasol was better than you at any point in time? So, any championship, if they win the championship this year, he's not even their best player. It's Tony Parker. And don't take this as me slandering Tim Duncan. It's not. I love Tim Duncan. I just hate that people say dumb shit, and then I gotta put down the Spurs and Duncan and whatnot when I have the utmost respect. I just don't buy the bullshit narrative of they do everything right. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Miami went and signed free agents who wanted to fucking go to Miami and chill and be in the sun and holler at bitches. And Spurs just like to sign dudes who, I don't know, like boring shit, like fucking Tim Duncan in his mom jeans and his big baggy plaid shirts. And do boring shit like eat boiled chicken and not get lineups, not get fresh at the barbershop, and fucking live in San Antonio doing, but playing good, solid, winning basketball while being boring. And don't tell me you guys are fucking rocking with the Spurs, because every time they're in the finals, the ratings fucking dip. So, Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So don't give me that old bullshit like, oh, everybody likes watching the Spurs play because they're a good basketball team, but don't act like you wouldn't rather watch some other fucking exciting team. Motherfuckers haven't won a championship in 10 years. People act like it's like the Patriots. Haven't won in a minute. But people just give them props for just getting there. For being, good job. Good job winning 50 games all these years, but you haven't won a championship in 10 years. You're the best. Man, I ain't shit. I'm sorry. I don't mean to shit on the Spurs too bad. It's more, you know, Spurs fans, it's more of the shitty. If you're shitty Spurs fans talking that bullshit narrative, then fuck you too. But it's more of the bullshit media. It's Bill Simmons. Fuck Bill Simmons. Fucking Summer Jam was last weekend, and I watched the live stream of that shit, and it was dope. I watched part of the live stream. I didn't watch the best part, but you know, it's cool to see guys I fucks with like Nipsey and Action Bronson get some shine, and YG. You know, I turned off the live stream watching fucking August Alsina or whatever the fuck that shit is. R&B really fell the fuck off. You know, we need D'Angelo to come down from the rafters like Sting and fucking save R&B, because this is some old bullshit. It's like terrible music. That shit makes Cisco look masculine, like the kind of R&B cats that are out right now. But really, all there really is to talk about Summer Jam is the reunion of G Unit. 50 is performing and got the gang back together, and shit was dope, especially for someone like me. Like if you're my contemporary, G Unit and everything they did was fucking awesome in the early 2000s. You know, like they revolutionized the way rap, the way we market rap, the way people, you know, artists sell their music. You know, those G Unit mixtapes, classics. God's Plan, 50 Cent is the Future, Guess Who's Back. I mean, golly. And then after Get Rich or Die Trying, after he went fucking superstar, super mega fucking Saiyan Galaxy, Big Bang explosion, off the charts, big time. You know, 50. After 50 blew up, you know, he kept doing the mixtapes, and that's what changed it. Because before, mixtapes were reserved, for the most part, for DJs and for artists who were trying to develop a following. You didn't have a lot of established artists dropping mixtapes. After 50, though, other people were on the train, because after Get Rich or Die Trying, he kept dropping G-Unit radio tapes. And those G-Unit radio tapes were so fucking fire. DJ Who Kid, and that's where really Game started to pick up his buzz before he dropped his the documentary. So it's dope to see G-Unit back, and then it's right after the show, you know, in the days following Summer Jam, 50 keeping the momentum going and dropping in classic G-Unit fashion these remixes or freestyles, as they used to call them, over other people's beats. You know, that the G-Unit on the 0 to 100 remix, he dropped that Cuffin' Season remix with Fabulous. I mean, it's good. I'm excited to see 50 back on his bullshit. Animal Ambition is out. I gotta get it. I gotta cop it and or download it for free $99, and I'll let you guys know how it is. I'll give you guys my thoughts on it next week. All right, so Saturday, that Lance Mountain and Jordan 1 Nike SB collaboration with the white pair and the black pair. You know, the more you wear them, paint starts to chip off with wear, and then under it you have one Royal Jordan 1, one Bread Jordan 1. I'm really excited about those. Hope I can scoop them up. You know, it's going to be a tough one. It might not be, given that the skate shops are charging like $200 for them, it might not be a bad idea to hire an RSVP or bot or add to cart bot service or something. You know, get your chances up and scoop up a pair if you want one. But I hope to get a pair myself. That's the big shit this weekend. What else is there? Anything else dropping? I don't know. Got these today though. Finally got here. I'll be sharing my thoughts and everything in a video. That just about does it for this week's installment of The Pulse. Let me know what you guys think about the finals, your predictions, what you think of my Spurs rant. Let me know what you guys thought of Summer Jam, if you guys enjoyed it, if you gave a shit, if you're excited about the G-Unit reunion. And lastly, let me know if you guys are going to try to cop those Mountains, those Mountain Jordan 1s, which pair you prefer, yada yada, what you think of the concept, all that, and any other pickups you guys might be going after this weekend. And hit me up at JuiceManji on Twitter, at JuiceManji on Instagram, and hit me up in the comments. Hit that like button if you haven't already. It goes a long way towards kind of giving me some feedback. And if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I do these weekly and try to keep it fun for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. I'll catch you on the next vid. Peace.